Alright y'all, it is a little bit after 2 o'clock. We're gonna go ahead and start supper. I'm gonna make a smoked sausage chili, and it needs to simmer for a little while, so we're gonna go ahead and start it. This is a really easy chili recipe. You just need 2 cups of tomato sauce, and if you have an onion, my onion was old, the one that I had, it was all rotten, so we're skipping the onion. But if you have an onion, you can cook the onion in here first with a little bit of olive oil and then start adding all the rest of this stuff. We're gonna put just some minced onion in here, about a tablespoon. Now we're gonna put a can of diced tomatoes. Now we're gonna go ahead and turn this on to a little under medium, let it start warming up. The next thing you need is a can of chili. It can be a chili with beans or a chili without beans, just some kind of canned chili. Like I said, this is a very easy smoked sausage chili recipe. One you can just get everything in the pot real quick and let it simmer. Okay, we're gonna start mixing that all together. We're gonna put some salt and pepper. And some garlic powder. Chili powder. About 2 tablespoons of chili powder. And a teaspoon of ground cumin. Just a dash of celery salt. We'll let this start simmering, and I'm going to go ahead and slice up the smoked sausages.
Mom, what's cooking?
Smoked sausage chili.
For supper?
Yeah. I'm using the Wright brand Applewood smoked sausage. Earlier today, it was a really overcast, drizzly, rainy kind of day. So I decided we'd make this chili. Now the sun has come out and it's not so overcast and drizzly anymore, but that's okay. Now this is fully cooked sausage, so if you have any that's not fully cooked, you know you want to cook it first before you put it in here. Oh, we're starting to simmer. Let me turn it down a little. Manly's in there doing his piano practice, and he's singing too, I hear.
Okay, how's he doing that?
I don't know, he just hears it. He got that from his daddy, not me. I cannot just hear the music. As a matter of fact, I can't hear the music even after I listen to it. I have to write it down and chart it. Okay, so we just stir in the smoked sausages and cover it and turn it down on low, and we'll just let it simmer until we're ready to eat. I'm not putting any beans. If you want to put kidney beans, you can. I don't have any, so that's why I'm not putting any. That chili is smelling good, y'all. It's got a really good smoky smell because of the smoked sausage. I like for my chili to be smoky, not my coffee. The other day when I was telling y'all about that coffee, I was like, it has a real smoky taste. I don't like that with the coffee. I do like it with chili. We're going to let the chickens out, see if we have any more eggs up here. There's a yellow jacket. I've told y'all about my yellow jacket experience before. Roosty's heard it, we've all heard it. If you haven't heard it, I was seriously attacked by yellow jackets, I guess about 16 years ago. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh yeah, we've got 3 more over here. But yeah, it was about 16 years ago. I was leaving for work one day, stepped off the porch, and apparently there was a yellow jacket village underneath the steps. They attacked. When I first went out, I think maybe 3 or 4 of them stung me. So I went running back in the house. I thought they were gone. I was like, okay, that was crazy. So I went and stepped back off the porch again, and then like the whole colony or whatever you call them attacked. I can't even remember how many times they stung me, a bunch of times, but I know like where they stung me on my neck was swollen really big. Thankfully, I was not allergic to them, but I didn't feel good for quite some time after that, and it took the swelling a long time to go down. But I went on to work. So ever since then, when I see a yellow jacket, you know, yeah, I stay away, stay far, far away. Is it popsicle time? He got a lime outshine bar. He really likes the lime ones.
He saw me eating a popsicle.
Kenny saw you eating a popsicle. You should have asked him if he wanted one. We ended up just getting a new dryer. I'm not sure why dryers just suddenly decide it's time to go out. I mean, you know, give somebody a warning or something. Those need a few more minutes. Tyler went and picked it up for me because Titus had been, I forgot what we were doing that day.
And one more thing, Ty got a mini fridge.
Yeah, he got him a mini fridge for his room. All right, so our I almost call it smokehouse chili, which I think we did make a smokehouse chili. We made a lot of different chilies. Anyway, this smoked sausage chili has been simmering for about an hour now. We're gonna make some of these old-fashioned buttermilk biscuits in the Old Homestead Recipes cookbook that I showed y'all in yesterday's video. We got it from the general store in Dahlonega. So we're not gonna quite cut it in half because I don't think that will make enough. But like it calls for 3 cups of all-purpose flour, I'm gonna go with 2 cups. So we're just cutting it back a little bit. But I'll put the original recipe down below for y'all. Alright, so we've got the all-purpose flour. Okay, then we need baking powder and baking soda. I'm just going to type the recipe out down below for y'all because I'm just kind of eyeballing how much I need to cut this back to and all. Okay, we need some salt. Alright, 2 tablespoons of bacon grease. That's old-fashioned. It says you can use butter instead, but we have these bacon drippings that we saved, so we'll get that. Okay, the whole recipe is 2 tablespoons, so we need about 1.5 tablespoons. And it says to work it with your fingertips. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put our bacon drippings in here, and then we'll just coat it with the flour so we can break it up really easy. Kind of mix that baking powder and all in too while we do it. But yeah, we'll just break it into little pieces, kind of crumble it up. Mine is really cold. Now if your bacon drippings have not been kept in the refrigerator, I would probably go with butter. This is going to give these really good flavor, I know that. And that's just about it. The only other thing we need is the buttermilk. I'll break these bigger pieces up a little more. And I'm going to bake these in my iron skillet. It's already smelling kind of like Grandma's house in here because of the chili. When we start making these bacon grease buttermilk biscuits, we're going back in time here. There's our skillet. Let's get the buttermilk. I'm going to start with 3/4 of a cup, and we'll add more if we need to. Okay, so we'll just mix these by hand real quick. I think we're going to need just a little more milk. So for the amount I'm making, probably about 1 cup. Let me grab it real fast. A little more. Now I just need a little flour to put on my hands so that I can roll them a little easier. Now I'm making bigger sized biscuits. If you do the rollout method, you know you can get thinner ones and definitely more biscuits, but I'm just making these. We really just want to test out this recipe because normally I don't make biscuits with chili. I wanted to try that old-fashioned buttermilk biscuit recipe, so Tonight we're having biscuits with chili. Most of the time I would make cornbread or we would just have crackers. When I made the salsa chili that time, I'm pretty sure we had tortilla chips with that. You know what? I should have went to 375. Let me turn the oven up real quick. They're gonna bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. Let's open up the biscuit. See what the inside looks like. Looks good. I'm gonna taste just the biscuit by itself. That's really good. It definitely tastes old-fashioned because of the bacon drippings. Yeah. That tastes like grandma's biscuit right there. They're not as fluffy as some biscuit recipes. They're a little more dense, but they are really soft. See that? Really good. Now let's try the chili. Smoking hot. That's great.
It's thundering out there, and what do we hope, Speedy?
Power goes out.
That's something he's hoping for, everybody. When you're his age, you love when the fire goes out, right, bud? Why do you love when the fire goes out, Speedy Gonzalez? It's just fun?